From the subreddit AskMen. What are you currently worried about? Heart surgery. Rent and bills. Exams. Too many things to list, but here's one key one: will I ever amount to anything and find some purpose in life? The fact nothing really interests me. Finding a new job. If I'll ever be okay again mentally. Things I can't change and should not even try to change, because it is not my job. This rash. I'm a 32-year/0 freelancer. My mental health has been pretty bad this year, so I haven't been able to work much, so made very little money this year. I'm planning to switch career and working towards it. I've never been in a relationship and pretty much isolated right now. And feeling lonely as fuck. I don't know if I will meet someone. The uncertainty coupled with the things mentioned above are worrying me a lot. I'm hung up on my ex, basically obsessing over her. We broke up, I ended it, and now I can't get her out of my head. It's affecting my everyday living and my work, and I don't know how to stop thinking about her. Employee reviews are coming up. It's been a crazy, hectic, fun, stressful year. Aging, addiction, money, love and happiness. / that I will never find a woman again. / that I don't meet expectations in my job. / that Corona goes into the next round. / that my parents maybe will get divorced. / money. Those are just the problems that come to my mind immediately. There are more. I just don't have the time to think about them. Paid all my bills, woke up with an overdraft from a payment I cancelled in advance. This will be a fun week. Never finding friends, love or intimacy. Everything else is going rather well. Money. Money, 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 money. Money. Money, money. And money. I ordered a new sword. It has not arrived yet. Finding a newer car. I love my old shitbox and wish it could last forever, but she's seen far too many Midwestern winters. I know I should probably get something newer with better fuel efficiency, but there's just nothing out there anymore that calls to me like my rusty shitbox does. Increasing public support of authoritarianism. Unemployment. Getting a job and getting into college. I want to apply to PhD programs next year and am worried about whether it's the right move for me. My fiancé and I are also planning a wedding for 2023, and that's going to be a big financial and emotional cost, especially since my dad hasn't been the most supportive of our relationship, so it's always awkward to talk about it with him. On top of that, I've struggled for a long time to be healthier, which for me means eating better and being more active, but I have a desk job and impulsively eat junk food. Even if I start the day strong with some oatmeal or something, I'll find myself eating pizza at night. I worry both of my kids will grow up to not give a shit about me because their mothers forced me out of their lives. What I'm gonna do after I graduate. Death. Taiwan. On one hand you have Xi saying, it's ours and we'll take it by force if we have to. And then America saying, we will defend Taiwan if it comes to that. It just feels the powder keg that will turn this Cold War sequel into a hot conflict. Paying for this new car. First date tomorrow after a horrible breakup 3 months ago, grimacing face. We're redoing our bathroom. Floor, tub, wall tiles, some drywall, sink, toilet. Despite having never done any of that before, Lamau will see how it goes. Nothing. Life's chill. I'm worried about money. If it was just me I wouldn't be worried, but my parents are getting old now, late 50s early 60s, soon they won't be able to work, they have physical jobs, and they hardly have anything saved. They'd never admit this to me, but I'm their backup plan. And then there's 3 other siblings I'm worrying about as well. 2 of them are horrible with money, and need help with bills, and the other is still in high school and needs help to pay for school things like prom and homecoming, etc. It's just a lot. My failing marriage, my health, the slide into a suburban existence that feels like a death sentence. What I'm gonna do after I graduate. Whether I'm good enough for my job. I left my last one because this one paid a ton more, offered better benefits, and I get to work from home. Now that I'm learning everything, I'm wondering if I should quit. I feel so stupid because I don't understand anything. That I'm too old and don't have the energy/drive to pursue/accomplish my dream career. That I'll be forever stuck in jobs I hate that suck the energy out of me, but that I need because I have kids. My kids' future. Dying alone. This new COVID variant, and whether or not it will shut everything again like last year, I have plans of traveling in February. This meeting at work on Friday that I have to present it while my boss micromanages me into presenting a very specific way, and it's frustrating the hell out of me because everything I propose is not good enough for him. But at least I don't have heart surgery coming up like that other guy. I don't remember if I turned the oven off. Found spot on my testicle, tomorrow scan at hospital. Also mouth feels numb, limbs feel numb. Also gonna check for ALS. I'm 19 years/0 and scared. COVID variant being a back to square one, I genuinely just can't do lockdown again. Worrying this depressive state I've been in for a while is going to get worse, and I will fuck everything up beyond repair. Spending the rest of my life not feeling in control of myself. I'm 21 and am kinda stuck in life. I keep failing classes and tried to give school a break for a year to find myself, but even after that break I still can't stop failing. I just can't make any meaningful change in my life, and it feels like I'm doomed to repeat this cycle of failing and giving up. So if I had to sum it up, I'd say I'm worried of never getting to live my life, and I'm especially worried about never getting to meet the potential I may or may not have. The fact that China is coming to eat our lunch. But half the country just wants to blindly chant USA, USA and pretend nothing has changed and that we're still the top nation in the world despite doing very little to maintain that. I'm worried that I won't find a way to secure my sanity and it will continue to slip away as I watch helplessly. I'm worried that nobody will care enough until it's too late. I'm worried I might kill myself before any of that happens. I'm worried I might get better, only to get worse. Life as a man. I have anxiety issues. So everything. But mainly work. My mother's health and how I'm going to support her in her old age, how I'm going to make rent this month, the tickets that I got for driving without insurance/suspended license and losing my transportation to work, what I think may be a bulged disc in my lumbar spine that is causing shooting pains that I don't have money to see someone about, my drinking problem and why naltrexone and psilocybin aren't working, getting through the holiday season in retail without burning out because I'm not taking good enough care of myself, finding a competent therapist, that I'll never be healthy enough again to find a partner and start a family, that I'll never escape this cycle and find a meaningful path through life and never be able to afford a house and raising kids. In that order. My life not moving forward for 3 years. Same thing we worry about every night, Pinky, money. My boyfriend of 6 years came to me the other night and told me he has a gambling problem, and that some of our bills are past due. Including our mortgage. I'm worried we might lose our house. Honestly. My wife's mental health is she hasn't been able to see her family for 2 years because of, at first, a broken foot, and after that, Corona and Brexit. We had a journey planned in for Christmas, but in light of the new variant this is no longer possible either. Poor girl did nothing to deserve this. Bills. Always bills, oof. Taking a dump right now and Poseidon just kissed my butthole. I'm worrying about that too. 1. Quit one of my jobs so lost about 40% of my income. 2. Will start uni in Jan for my second degree. Have no cash for it, Ike, what I'm gonna do. 4. My mental health meds and psychiatrist costs $247.00 a month. 5. I am almost certain I have stage 1 glaucoma and will absolutely get tested soon. Need to set appointment. Worried about that. 6. I send my grandma money every single month for the past 11 years, never missed a month, worried about the reduced income. She's still going to get her money. 7. I was diagnosed with a learning disability in math and going to school for chem, so worried I will totally fail this goal I want to pursue. My next comment. 0_0. A final project I have to do for a class. Even though I currently have a B in the class, if I didn't do the project then I would fail the class. So I have to do it. Also it's due tomorrow and I've hardly started. My right ear. I was blasting music in my car a few months back like a dumbass and my ear still hurts at times. I already did hearing test and so far no hearing loss, but I'm scared that my right ear is weak and I could lose my hearing sooner. Once you lose your hearing, the damage is done and I make music, so that's like getting shot to me. Maybe worse depending where I got shot. To stay or leave my job. Sick of the stress, shitty boss, and fellow employees. Might just go do something where I can be alone most of the day. $15, $17 an hour and be happier than I am now. 35 years old and don't know how to get a 401k through work. It's all very confusing to me. Don't know what to do. My wife is on week 2 of a missed miscarriage. She's depressed, stressed, and tired. Our kids are bouncing off the walls. I've been trying to stay home so she isn't alone with the rascals, But I need to get back to my second job so we can afford to buy a house in May. Worried is only the beginning of my feelings.